working in South Africa, we've been to some fascinating and beautiful locations. You start these projects with a vision, and as you sort of progress through the days, you just sort of chip away at all the little sort of elements you have and you have to deal with. We tagged onto the back of the TVC, which simulated a person with type 2 diabetes traveling in heavy traffic, having her hypoglycemic moment where she sort of is about to have a crash. As the protagonist was driving into the sunset, the rain was setting in, so there was heavy rain on the windscreen, and there was sort of some condensation building up in the car. We couldn't do it these days without technology. I mean, from shooting overhead with a remote control and controlling a drone, which is 250 meters in the air, doing incredible overhead shots of just this incredible landscape. Some of the overhead shots for the swimmers were actually where they were lying on a support rig, which you couldn't see from overhead, and yet they were still held by some divers in order just to keep their buoyancy as good as possible. In order for us to create the overhead template of the branded image of our swimmer swimming through a calm lane in the ocean, and he was sort of protected by these swim lanes, we needed to have a point of reference, and these guys were literally strapped up with a little grey shark fin and then sort of submerged into the water, and they sort of pierced the water surface, and from certain angles it really looked like a shark. And I think quite a few people sort of noticed that on various different social media platforms when those images were shared. But we needed those for our final comp, which we're basically putting together.